All right, so fast forward here
Shouldn't
today.
have to do it. First Amendment.
I'm joined here with William White. He is the director of the Houston chapter of the Council on American Islamic Relations. We saw you in the 7 o'clock hour. You're back here with us at 9. So we talked about this for just a second. Many people may be confused with exactly what's happening in the Middle East right now. I know that's a loaded question, but can you just sum up a bit? Why are people protesting? Why are these students protesting right now?
Well, you know, yesterday we made 200 days of ongoing genocide in Gaza. This is food being denied to people in Gaza. This is medical access. People are being indiscriminately bombed for 201 days now with no relief in sight. So, and this is all being done with the approval of the U.S. government, with politicians like Governor Greg Abbott, and with American tax dollars, no less.
So what do you, seeing what's happening on UT's campus, I mean, you see this even on colleges and other campuses across the country, what do you make of seeing these arrests by these students?
You know, this goes against the spirit of the Constitution in every way possible. You have students organizing on a public campus, a public university, where free speech is typically welcome. The Speedway on UT and the Quad are both places where people from outside of campus come often to preach, proselytize, get their political message out, whatever the case may be. And now these UT students are being told, well, you can't be here because your ideas go against our ideas.
Is it frustrating to see, for example, we just showed the clip where Governor Abbott supported free speech, especially for college students, and then to see his post on X just yesterday, seeing the difference, how does that make you feel?
It's frustrating but predictable. The governor gives different responses to different things, and certainly his response yesterday was in line with violence towards people that disagree with him. And that's all it boils down to.
We touched on this a bit at 7 o'clock. The law enforcement response when students are protesting. Should there be a response?
Law enforcement should be there to make sure that students are safe and not being harassed, and that there are no bad actors. What happened yesterday was, like I say, it's against the spirit of the Constitution. Having police show up to shut down a lawful protest that is declared unlawful for no reason whatsoever.
So moving forward, how do we end this conflict that we're seeing right now in the Middle East?
It ends with the ending of Israeli occupation of Palestinian land and territories, with an immediate ceasefire in Gaza, an immediate and lasting ceasefire in Gaza, and the release of Palestinian prisoners.
And I've heard some people here in the U.S. ask, why should we care about this? For someone who may not understand why they should care about this happening in the Middle East, why should they care?
Because it's being done with our tax dollars, and it's being done in our name and with our okay. And if our government is okaying a genocide, 35,000 people dead in 6 months, that's a huge fact in history that's going to go down, and we need to say very clearly and very loudly that we stand against this genocide.
All right. William White with the Houston chapter of the Council on American Islamic Relations. We appreciate you and all your time here this morning.
Thank you.
Guys.